Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Geek Reacts, Reviews, Off Times, Reminisces. Today doing Exterior Planet, and it's one of those albums, or a track from an album that normally I wouldn't like, or that style of music that I wouldn't grab me as much as this one has. And it's that avant-garde dissonant sort of black metal that is it black metal? Probably yes it is, but it's also got elements of all sorts of things in it, in the album as a whole. There's one track I was going to do which I didn't, which has more than enough hard rock riffs in it, to these ears anyway. But anyway, I could go on trying to describe it before we even start, when I may as well just let you listen to it, because that's a done thing on these sort of videos. Yes, let's go. So I'm going to withdraw my black metal label, because up until now I've listened to this album as an accompaniment to doing other things, and so although there are elements of black metal within the music here, there are elements of just about everything else as well. So you certainly get the sense that we are in for a progressive joyride here, and I can tell you without fear of contradiction that you probably couldn't cram any more event into this song or this album. You are in a wondrous place where everywhere you look there's something new to behold. It is you don't find, well, no, yes, no, yes. I was going to say, this isn't one of those drift away albums, but I can drift away to anything really, dependent. But this keeps you on your toes. There is, even without being told so, there is a strong hint of the sci-fi about this. It reminds me, amongst other things, of an extreme voivode. Yeah, I can just say that. Don't need to explain myself, do I? But the the dissonance and the spiralling and everything else that's going into this certainly evokes that, amongst other things. The sci-fi-ness of it, I suppose, is a bit more subtle than other things. No, that's not. I'm mixing sci-fi with cosmic here. So the cosmic music that I listen to, particularly cosmic black metal, you get the sense of that, the void, the cold, and the vastness. Whereas this is more specific. It is the sense of science and space rather than just space alone. So, but all very involving, and sometimes dissonance, by definition, I suppose, pushes you away. But this the dissonance when it's used here is engaging and draws you in rather than repulses. It is, of course, for me, my happiest time when these have got a rage on and giving it some welly, and there was some proper needling, rapid dissonance just then. But then, as a counterpoint, not in speed but in mood, the lead guitar went into almost a rallying cry, and did get you to a stage where you might want to punch the air if you were so minded. It is. Someone came into my head and it's just disappeared, as is the way of things for me nowadays. Is it going to come back? I don't think it's going to come back. Not yet. But suffice to say, just go the rapidness here. It just lifts me. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I was trying to say. Not that it'd be particularly interesting, but who knows. When I mentioned earlier that parts of this album, amongst lots of other aspects, has a hint of just hard rock in it, in the guitar. This, I suppose, it would reinforce that view of mine. There is a third song in, I think, the longest song, I think, has that hard rock motif running through it at times, and amongst the dissonance, it's quite a groovy sort of thing to do, and it does catch you unawares a little bit, and delights at the same time. But one thing this artist isn't short of is invention. Not quite invention. What is the word I'm looking for? They draw on many things and incorporate it in there, and I suppose, yes, the way it is put together is quite inventive. You will probably say that elements of this you've heard elsewhere. Of course you have, because by and large there's no such thing as unique music anymore. But have you had it put together quite like this? Not many times, I don't think. Anyway, I'm going to let this go to the end because it does one of my favourite things, this song. So there you go. One of the best things that can happen to me from a song that I really like is it gives it both barrels right until the very end. It absolutely blazed away to end the song and the album in this case. Fantastic. It's a bit like there. It's a classic metal trope about being in a battle and being hacked to death by broadswords and the like. This isn't that. This is being attacked by numerous fences and pierced by their foils. This isn't crude, heavy weaponry. This is pinpoint piercing. Brilliant. Anyway, clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.